was Omar ibn Said, and why is his story missing from American history books? Omar ibn Said was not just an enslaved African. He was a scholar, a devout Muslim, a man of knowledge, dignity, and deep faith, even in chains. Born in Fouta Toro, a region in present-day Senegal, around 1770, Omar was raised in a deeply Islamic society. He studied for over 25 years, memorized the Quran, and was well-versed in Islamic sciences, Arabic grammar, and mathematics. But in 1807, everything changed. At around 37 years old, Omar was captured during a conflict and sold into the transatlantic slave trade. Torn from his homeland, he was shipped to Charleston, South Carolina, a land that knew nothing of his language, his culture, or his faith. But Omar didn't forget who he was. After escaping from his first enslaver, he was captured and imprisoned again. And it was there, in a North Carolina jail cell, that he did something remarkable. He picked up chalk and began writing in beautiful Arabic script, verses from the Quran. The jailers had no idea what it was. They were stunned. A slave writing Arabic, and not just scribbles, structured, elegant calligraphy. This caught the attention of wealthy elites, including James Owen, who took ownership of Omar and claimed to treat him well. Omar would spend the rest of his life enslaved under Owen's family. But what made his legacy last was his own voice. In 1831, Omar ibn Said wrote his autobiography in Arabic, the only known autobiography written by an enslaved person in the United States in Arabic. In it, he begins by praising Allah. He quotes the Quran. He describes his homeland, his education, and even writes Surah Al-Mulk, chapter 67 of the Quran, from memory. Blessed is he in whose hand is the dominion, Quran 67:1. He never denies his Islamic roots, but curiously, his writings also include Christian references. Was this true conversion or survival in a land where his faith was feared? Historians believe Omar may have blended his words to avoid punishment, practicing Islam inwardly while appearing Christian outwardly. After all, Arabic was feared in the American South. Slave owners believed it was a code, a rebellion, a threat, and perhaps it was because Omar's pen defied the narrative. He showed that African Muslims were not illiterate or uncivilized. They were scholars, poets, mathematicians, enslaved not because of ignorance, but despite brilliance. Omar ibn Said died in 1864, still enslaved. But his Arabic manuscripts survived, hidden in archives, forgotten by history, until recently rediscovered by scholars and digitized by the U.S. Library of Congress. His story is a mirror, showing a version of America that many never see. One where Islam was present, not through immigration, but through chains. Through voices like Omar's, whispering faith between the cracks of a broken system.